It's 2021. I'm in my freshman year of college, living through a global pandemic. I lost my last semester of high school to COVID, and just barely made the cut to live on my college campus in the fall. So, here we are. A year since the beginning of the pandemic, masks, and the new normal. A year since everything went virtual. A year since Zoom. Kind of ironic that this generation of young people who don't appreciate playing outside or spend too much time on your damn phone are now required to sit inside on a screen for 8 hours a day.
Experience with online learning has been a little tough, nerve-wracking to unmute yourself and speak in class, and I feel like that's been the hardest for me.
Right. Zoom fatigue is real. I have less energy to interact with people in person now because of how drained I am after a day of online classes. All right, guys, how has COVID affected your semester?
I mean, everything's online, so it takes a lot out of you to be on Zoom, all the hours.
I think, socially also, and for people's mental health, it's taken a big toll. I think everyone's very much becoming drained and more easily than they would if things were more normal. And I think everyone's wanting things to be normal, so it's this lose-lose situation in a sense because it's just not the reality, but everyone's making the most of it to the best of their ability.
I feel like it's harder to make friends, especially over Zoom, because it's not like you can unmute and be like, hey, let's go grab lunch or something, because no one's possible here. So.
But hey, at least we're pushing forward. We have options and opportunities to keep going at whatever capacity that may be. How has your experience been with online learning, specifically transitioning from high school to college?
That's actually a really funny question because I actually went to an online high school. So I spent the last 4 years of high school on Zoom and using Canvas, and that was the way that I learned, and it did not work for me at all. That was just the best option at the time. So I was ready to be kind of moving away from that, and then kind of just being thrown back into it all was just very it was very I don't really know how to describe it, but just frustrating, kind of
If the camera breaks, it's full.
Super professional, right?
All right, where do you think we're going to go from here? Where are we going?
I don't think it's going to go back to exactly what normal was. I think there's going to be a new normal, whatever that means. I think we're going to get there slowly, slower than some people might like. I don't know. I think it's going to be important to keep adjusting, keep being flexible. I feel like that's a big thing that I've learned is be flexible to whatever happens if we start moving backward and we have to go back to restrictions from before. Just keep being compassionate to other people, listening to what experts say, and rolling with what happens, because eventually we'll be somewhere that we want to be again, and we just have to do the best we can until then.
Yeah, thank you. We might not go back to normal. We might be completely virus-free in 6 months, but there's no way to really know. We can't predict the future. We can't bend the elements in our natural environment to our will. But what we can do is evolve. We can evolve and adapt and continue to live while we figure out what the hell the future holds. When we focus on this perfect, normal future that we yearn for, we forget to enjoy every moment in our daily lives. We are still alive. We are still able to spread love, learn new things, and make change, even if, at least for now, it's from behind a screen.